Berniece Bland, color, Berniece Bland.
Okay. Thank you very much. And for the word of the day, I fit all three of those brackets.
You're venerable.
Yeah, I'm very venerable, all three. So I've got it made. So what I'm talking to you about is colors. I am a color psychologist. And when I love anything to do with brain. So I took this to understand what does color do to us as we walk around and we're just swamped with it everywhere. And it was very fascinating to learn. Color affects us all the time. And every color affects us in different ways. So as an example, there's over 50 shades of black. And although we don't know that, we can actually see them with our eyes. And they affect our emotions, and they affect our health, and they can affect our moods. So we have to learn to be nice, get the right color around you, and you'll be a better person. That's what they say. So color is used everywhere, like in advertising, and that's so that you will listen to their product in the way they want you to understand it and listen to it. An example of that is banks often have blue in their symbols. And the reason for that is blue is the color that we automatically trust and feel loyal with. And so that's the message they're giving you just by that color. You can trust us and we're loyal. And it's used in a lot of places. If you think about, example, Campbell soup cans, they're red and white. The white is, this is pure, it's safe, and it's well taken care of. The red is it's going to supply you with some energy. So when you've looked at that, you know I've eaten a good product and it's going to give me energy to eat with it. So it's safe to eat. So it's very powerful on our minds, very powerful on our bodies. I went to the hospital for part of my training, and the nurses were telling me the color of their uniforms that they wear has a real effect on the patient lying in bed. So one lady was telling me she used to wear a black uniform, and she found out that when she wore that, the patients were a little bit more aggressive with her. She didn't get the kindness and the niceness, and she couldn't talk friendly to them. And when she'd come in the next day in her green, they actually felt calmer and they actually felt better. So green is a color of healing, actually. Gives you a sense of, I can get better with this. And for the blue, when the one girl always wore blue, it cools the body. And so a person who has a high temperature, they actually start to feel cooler, like not so warm. So if you paint your bedroom, as an example, in blue walls, you sleep better, even though your eyes are closed. Your body temperature goes down by about 2 degrees, and your pulse goes down by about 2 points, and you sleep deeper with calmness. And when they did this for children, they found out that children that were prone to having bad dreams didn't get them as much. And when they did, they weren't as bad. So they calmed them right down into feeling really good about who they are. Now, black, you'll notice it's a color of order. So if you're starting a meeting and you're wearing a black suit, you're going to get people right away saying, huh, thinks he's the boss, does he? Well, I'm going to tell him. So black is a color of, I'm in charge, you're not. And so that I didn't wear black today because I am in charge. So it's like, notice Trump, he wears a lot of black. The color of the tie that he wears with it tells you the mood he's in when he put that suit on. So black says, I am the boss, and you know Trump, he thinks he is the boss. When he wears a red tie, it means now I'm not only the boss, but if you bug me, I will fight you all the way. If he's wearing his blue tie, it means, okay, I'm still in charge, but I'll listen to what you have to say, whether I agree or not. But he won't be debatable about the whole situation. And yellow is a color of an intellect. So for teachers, if they would use yellow writing paper, kids actually learn better. And that's because when you look at the yellow paper, you can concentrate deeper and you can remember things better. So I tried this on myself, and I wrote down on white paper and then read the stuff afterwards. And then I wrote down on yellow paper. And then what I found out is when I read off the yellow paper, I could actually read longer, more words before you lift your eyes and then go back down again. But I didn't have to go back over words that I had read like I had on the white paper. So it retained in my memory. So yellow is called the color of the intellect. And if you are having problems with especially kids learning, give them yellow paper. And it'll help them concentrate to a deeper level and with a calmness. They'll absorb more info that they need to retain. So school teachers, if they were, say, red up there when they're teaching that day, they're going to find that kids, especially by noon, are going to be aggravated and not going to be sitting quietly in their seats and paying attention. And it's simply the red. What the red did is it releases dopamine from the brain. All colors releases a chemical from the brain. It's just all different ones. So red is the dopamine, and that makes them agitated and can't sit still. It's your fault, not mine. And you'll see football games, often a team will be in red, and you'll see more aggression. So when I had to do my testing, I had to do a hockey game, and it was the Flames. They were in their white and red, and the other team was in black. Well, I'll tell you, there was a lot of fighting on that team because the black team was looking at the red, which was aggravating them, getting the dopamine going. Okay, I'm going to push and shove and get you. The black, what they were telling the red team is that I'm in charge, not you, so get the hell out of here. And so they started to fight with each other. And I see the red, so I better go. She's kicking me out.
Thank you.
Sorry about that, guys.